Today I'm going to explain Jean-Paul Sartre's version of existentialism through the analogy of Instagram. Because what better way is there to talk about his ideas of authenticity than through social media? Alright, so let's say your life is a new Instagram page. Because Sartre is an atheist, he believes that there's no planned essence for your page. We're going to have to fill the blank nothingness of your account with pictures to create essence. So what is essence, you ask? Well, let's check out Kendall Jenner's Instagram page. Here you'll see that without pictures of herself or flaunting her wealth, her page wouldn't be recognizable. This is the identity, meaning, or essence of her page. Sartre would say the essence of your page comes with every post. This quote, "Existence precedes essence," suggests your essence is constantly changing because it is the sum of all of your actions. Our own account would be a being for itself. This is because we are able to look at the pictures we post and associate them with the memories that we had. When we look at ourselves, we are conscious of what we are more than the outside observer is. So any other account we see would be a being in itself, because we simply glance at the pictures as objects and not moments significant in our own life. Nothingness appears yet again as the distance between ourselves and the pictures that we're looking at. As we decide what to post, we feel an immense sense of freedom to publish whatever we want. Sartre has a similar view to this freedom that Heidegger does. We are much freer than we think, because even though society tells us that Instagram is a place for caribou cups and selfies, we can actually post whatever we want. Once we realize this, we experience anguish as we try to decide what to fill our nothingness with. We now know our free potential, and now it is up to us to fill our page with meaningful pictures to constitute our essence. But how can we do this and be authentic? Sartre provides us no concrete answers for this. Helpful, I know. But he does tell us what not to do. If we were to post selfies because that's what we feel like we have to do on Instagram, that would be acting on bad faith. We know that we can actually post anything, but we do what others expect us to do. So let's say we have an entire account devoted to our face, and someone mentions it to us. If we were to brush it off and say, "Oh, well, I post selfies because I'm a narcissist," this still wouldn't be authentic. By placing this label on ourselves in what Sartre calls good faith, we still aren't taking responsibility for what our life has become. So let's venture into arguably the best and worst part of Instagram. You can stalk people. But we live in constant fear of accidentally double tapping when you're 53 weeks deep in someone else's profile. And why does that make us uncomfortable? Because suddenly we go from being the being for itself to the being in itself. Once the other person gets the notification, they will judge us as an object, aka a stalker, and not for our fully complex, consciously aware selves. This interaction caused Sartre to become highly criticized in his later philosophy. As a result of this conflict with others, he creates the idea of being for others. That is, we would post content on our page so everyone else's feed looks as they want it to. But I know what you're thinking. How is this different from bad faith? It's not. If we create our account, we also change the feed of our followers. And so Sartre tries to create an ethical, existential philosophy based on this. But without absolute truth or divinely planned meaning, he begins to contradict his earlier thinking. So where does that leave us? Ignoring Sartre's later work, we have an incredible amount of freedom in this life to photograph memories, people, and places for Instagram. As our motivations and perceptions on life change, so will the pictures we take and the pictures we post. If we can disregard outside pressures and take responsibility for our actions, we will have created an authentic lifestyle and an Instagram that reflects it.